Good morning, everybody. Early today, 6 o'clock in the morning, 44 degrees outside, 94% humidity, a comfortable 63 in. I want to show you here the weather in Lewiston. Oh, it dropped a degree. It was 53 a minute ago, but it shows you here that we're always about 10 degrees cooler, and obviously there's no sun on the thermometer to throw off the temperature. We're always either 10 degrees hotter in the day and 10 degrees cooler at night. I do believe because they have the lake in town, and there's Lewiston, and I think because we have sandy soil, it doesn't hold the warmth in. But there it is. We've been up early today. Well, I've been up since, been awake since 4 and up since 5 working on videos. New early day and a good start on the off-grid homestead today. Over here next to the battery bank, it looks like the remains of a dead animal. But no, that's the remains of my hair and my beard. I sat right here, I set my mirror up here on the roof, and I plug right into the inverter, and I cut my hair using the free energy of the sun. Shaved my beard, cut my hair sitting right here, and enjoying the fresh outdoor air. Not making a mess in the house. Instead, it all goes right here in the ground, and then nature takes care of that. The birds will use it for nesting material or whatever. It goes away in some way or another. You might notice some natural additions to the homestead. I don't know if we're going to give them homes or what, but they're there. I don't know if you guys noticed them running around. Nobody mentioned them yet at all. They're very, very loving. Pufferball is gone. I don't know what happened to Pufferball, but we did have some people, the ones that are causing us issues, said they threatened and said they were coming for us again, and but the very next day Pufferball was gone, and then they were asking me if we knew where Pufferball was. I can only guess. I don't know. We are in a wild natural area, but they did warn us openly in the comments. By the way, I kept the comment. I have it where they openly threaten that they are coming for us. And if anybody is interested, I know a lot of you don't want the drama, so I don't show it or talk about it. But if anybody is interested, I will show the comment to you. But that'll be based on popular demand. If not, I will continue to suck it up and drive on and not share it with you guys as you wish. But here we are. Life goes on for most of us at the off-grid homestead, and well, the cycle begins anew. All right, guys, let's get going with the rest of the day. Talk to you later. Hey guys, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, sitting here in my camper, our pop-up camper. We've been working on it, fixing it, and our guest that was here for a while this summer did a lot of work patching up the roof and helping us get the door working, and it was really good because now we have basically a functioning camper, which is nice. And we still got to do some trim work in here. I have to take down the rotted plywood and put up essentially one sheet of plywood. It's not even a full sheet, which I may even have a scrap that'll fit that. So, little cosmetic work now. It's not the prettiest of campers, but it cost us $30 last year, and it came with about $200 worth of camping gear. So we ended up with a Coleman gas lantern and some coffee brewers and some hot plates and some extension cords, and I'm just thinking of what all was in here when we got in here. I don't know, a whole mess of stuff came with us when we got it, so it was definitely a good purchase, even if not for the camping gear alone. Anyway, want to sum up what's been going on. Yesterday we went out fishing all day, like all day. I have a bad headache from the sun. Being out on a boat on a lake, there's no way to get away from the intensity of the sun. And it's funny, everybody seems to agree that the sun is more intense recently. But anyway, we were out fishing in the boat all day yesterday. I took my camera, but did not end up recording because One, the fish were hitting one after another for a while there. It was just hot and heavy. Two, I forgot to bring a boat anchor. So, okay, I'm back. We had a customer out there. So, I had my electric trolling motor, and the wind came up at times so strong that I was holding the motor and controlling it back and forth to try to keep the boat in place. Well, my friend was fishing, and it took all I had just to keep the boat into a certain spot. We would cruise along the shoreline and find a pool where I felt there would be a fish, like in a little alcove or something, and we fished that hole and then move on, and we fished around the lake like that. But at times it took all my control just to keep that boat in position against the wind. Pretty cool though, because I'd keep that thing in low gear, and it would keep the boat stationary against the wind. So I never once touched the camera, and that's why I'm doing this sit down talk video with you now. We bought that boat in the spring with the intention of harvesting fish. Part of homesteading is self-sufficiency. In my opinion, we want to become self-sufficient, and also we're trying to become, well, we are now off the grid, but we were working towards it for a year. But we purchased the boat on a really, really, really good bargain. Like, you can't find a deal like this anywhere. In the spring, and we planned on fishing for food, and at a certain point when we had caught enough fish to equal the value of the boat, then everything else is free, right? Well, we figure we've got a good 80 to 120 pounds of fish already. And if you think that the low side, $5 to $6 a pound for fresh wild caught fish, fresh fish, and usually on up to $10, $12 a pound, we definitely are in the green now. We are definitely pure profit now, and that feels good. We're stocking our freezer with fresh wild caught fish from spring-fed lakes, and it is beautiful. And that is a big part of becoming self-sufficient, just providing our own food like that. Now, not everything is going to go to the freezer. We're going to start salt curing the fish and putting it away like that. So stay tuned for some cool videos on how to preserve fish for long-term storage without refrigeration, without canning methods. And we're also going to start, I'm planning right now, I've got some ideas in my head about making a new solar food dehydrator, using the power of the sun to dry our food. The one I had in Pine Bush was great. It was really well planned out and worked really nice, but the problem though, it was too humid in Pine Bush and not sunny enough during the summer months, and my food wasn't really drying well. The solar rack was great. I loved it. It was one of my better builds because the trays slid out and you could put the food on, slide the trays in, cover it with a net to keep the flies out, and it really worked. But there just wasn't enough sun. Here in the middle of our yard, it's like a desert, and we have brutal scorching sun. I don't even think I'm going to need an excess heating. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have a black heat concentrator. Otherwise, we're going to cook the food. Because it gets probably 100 to 120 degrees out here in the yard in the sun in the middle of the day. So I'm going to start drying some of the blueberries we're getting as well to plan to make pemmican in the winter if we get enough deer. So those are some of the plans going on right now. And I just wanted to share with you where we spent our entire day yesterday. I got quite a headache, quite a pounder right now from dehydration because in the afternoon it got cloudy, and then when the sun came out it came back with an intensity like you wouldn't believe. We all got sunburnt. Fades fast to me, but anyway, I had the long sleeve shirt and everything on, and I got sunburnt around the neck anyway. My nose was hurting, my hands were hurting, but I really heal up fast, so there's nothing left. It doesn't hurt already. My nose was in pain, my neck was hurting. I really heal up fast. It's one bonus I have. But we had to get out of there. And when you're in that, you can't drink enough water, it seems. So anyway, today is recovery. Got a big thunderstorm coming. Hopefully it's gray today, so that means no solar power. I want to work in the wood shop, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Might be a good day to add more solar panels onto that rack. But we'll see what the day brings. I'm going to get this video to you to share a little bit about what we've been doing. But it is part of our self-sufficiency. So, talk to you later. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project.